If your man's not getting these three things from you, your relationship is totally doomed. You see, we hear all the time how much relationships have to be built on love and joy and attraction and all this stuff, but in reality, the building up takes work. It takes effort on both people's parts. We have to be able to try to actually meet the other person's needs and then work on meeting their wants as well if we want that relationship to grow into something permanent and especially something lifelong like a marriage. So when it comes to your man, we hear a lot about different things that women can do to help support their man in a relationship, to help build them up, to build up the communication, whatever. But really, I want to just get down to brass tacks. I want to break it down into 3 core, easy to remember things that your man actually needs in a relationship from you. Number 1 is respect. You see, we hear all the time about how in a relationship we have to communicate our love for the other person. But as a man, if we're in a relationship with you, we already feel that love from you. We can see it. We're in a relationship you chose us to be with. So we know you have a love for us. What we want more than anything is your respect. Because as a man, we instinctively understand that between men, respect is something that's not just given freely. Respect is something that has to be earned. And when we see the you respecting us, when we hear you say how you respect us, respect the things we do, respect us as a man, it builds us up. It builds us up on a foundational kind of level that shows that not only am I getting this woman her love, but I've actually earned her respect. Ways my wife does this with me in simple life is just kind of give me a little bit of differentiation, a little bit of choice over the things we do. Hey honey, I'm thinking about this weekend for dinner. Just something simple. What do you think? Hey honey, thinking we should go do this with the kids. What are your plans? What are your ideas? Honey, I like the fact that you actually came up with some whatever. Let's go to the zoo or whatever. There's simple things like that that show you respect him as a man and not just a partner, not just loving him as the guy you're with. Number 2 is appreciation. You see, to a man, appreciation kind of feels like that same emotional support kind of need that women have. Women, they need to feel that their man supports them in life, supports them emotionally, makes them feel safe, all that good stuff. As a man, what I want more than anything is to feel that my wife appreciates that support that I give her, that she appreciates the things that I try to provide for the relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's an income or whether it's just being present when I'm with her, so that she truly knows that I'm emotionally attached to her and connected with her and want to build her up and build that emotional connection with her. You see, when you give your man appreciation, it's like refilling him with jet fuel. It literally makes us want to do better. It makes us want to strive to be a better provider, a better supporter for you. Because it lets us know that that support, that provision, whatever it is that we're doing, isn't just working, but it's building you up as a woman. It's building up our relationship. It's helping you feel better. And that's why you're giving us that appreciation for it. And it doesn't have to be some big thing like income. If he gets up off his ass and starts doing the dishes, when he usually doesn't, if he helps get the kids bathed and off to school or put down to bed, let him know that you appreciate that. Let him know how it makes you feel, that you like him helping out like that. And I promise you, you'll see more of that type of behavior. You'll see him double down on that, because appreciation is like fuel to us. It fuels up our heart, it fuels up our mind emotionally, and it gives us that emotional sense of support in our heads to make us want to grow deeper and be better for you. Number 3 is we have to feel wanted for intimacy. We don't just want your intimacy. We don't just want to be sexually intimate with you. We want to actually feel as though you want to be intimate with us. See, there's a huge difference. I'm sure y'all know some ladies, I know some ladies stuck in relationships where they're essentially, the intimacy's gone for the most part. There is no daily romance. There's no nightly loving and fun between the sheets. Once every 2-3 weeks, once a month, when the guy bitches and moans enough to where she finally gives in, gives him his 2 minutes of fun just to get it over with. That's not how love life in a relationship should work. And your man, if he has to work like that to be intimate with you, he understands there's something going on. There's something disconnecting between the two of you. But if you can make him feel like you actually want to be intimate with him, that means 10 times more than the actual act itself. The emotional feeling I get when my wife comes up and grabs me and whispers sexy things in my ear or tells me that she wants me that night, that means so much more than the actual act of whatever we do, because that's coming from her heart. That's coming from a place of her actually longing for me. And as a man, there's almost no better feeling than having a woman truly want to be with you, to truly show that she's chosen you, that she wants to be intimate with you, that she wants to have that physical and spiritual and emotional connection with you. Ladies, you give your man those 3 simple things. Forget a lot of the other crap, that's just details. Those 3 basic things are the categories that pretty much all the other stuff can be put into. You focus on those, and I promise you, your man's gonna feel loved. He's gonna feel that relationship grow within him. He's gonna feel his emotionality and his spirituality be refilled to a point where he will take the reins as a man, where he will jump up and start being the man you want him to be and help grow in your relationship. Because with those 3 needs met, a man will be in his masculine energy. He'll see his relationship as something growing, as something that can be permanent, and he will see it as something that can maybe become something more like a marriage in the future.